Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I'm Nurul Aini. This time I will explain the summary of the National Education Day 2020 in Indonesia, held by Kemendikbud RI with the theme is Learning from COVID-19. National Education Day in Indonesia were commemorated every 2nd of May, but this year is somewhat different. There is no celebration or ceremony by involving many teachers and students because it is in the middle of the COVID-19 pandemic. Minister of Education and Culture Nadiem Anwar Makarim led his royal flag ceremony virtual Saturday to May 2020, and here's the summary of the welcome contents of the Nadiem Anwar Makarim will commemorate the National Education 2020 from the YouTube channel Mendikbud RI. The first, teachers' creativity is challenged. For the first time, teachers to perform learning or online using new tools, devices, and relates that the actual learning can happen wherever, and also with parents. Parents for the first time realize how difficult teachers do this, how difficult the challenge of teaching children is effective, then cause empathy to the teacher who had not been there. And the second one is the collaboration of teacher, students, and parents. Teachers, students, and parents now realize that education is not something that can only be done in school alone. Another effective education is necessarily effective collaboration of these three. This is the teachers, students, and parents. Without effective collaboration is not possible. And the third is solidarity. In part emergency, the emerging solidarity in our community at the time of the COVID-19 pandemic is a learning that we must develop, not only in this crisis but also in this time this crisis has passed. And the last is the time to innovate and expression. Debating is not always easy, but this is the time we are renovating. It's time to do various experiment. This is the time we are conscious and learn from COVID-19 to be our better society and nation in the future. And next, the message from Basra Ahmad Amru, one of the volunteers of Combined Student Volunteers, said that there are currently 1,500 volunteers who help the people in fight against pandemic COVID-19. He conveyed his message to people of strong yourself to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, critical in receiving information in the neighborhood, follow the government of appearance, and keep halt. And the last material is 7 tips teachings from Minister Nadiem Anwar Makarim. The first tip is don't stress. This is an adaptation. It is that the best way to learn something new is to get out of the comfortable zone and try to learn the best method every day. The second tip is split the class into smaller groups. Don't be afraid to experiment in new ways. This is our chance to innovate. And the third is try project-based learning. The teacher provides a group of assignment that creates the suitable challenge to train empathy and the ability to push your follow and from the mutual assistant learners. The fourth tip is allocate more time for those who left behind. A more focus on the students who are left in the class as thought more confident when joining in the class after the COVID-19 pandemic is over. And then the fifth is the most important focus. It's time to experiment with time allocation and teach the fundamental basic concepts that are the basic ability of the disciples. And the sixth tip is forest cheating among teachers. Feel free to request help from other teachers and don't hesitate to ask for example or best practice of other teachers. This is the golden opportunity for the follow teacher digital with more already sophisticated teacher. And the last tip is have fun. Teaching is not easy, but who say it's solely boring? This is the time we listen to our instinct as teacher and parents, not only follow the process of the time. This is the time of teacher and parent innovate by doing many ask, many try, and lots of works. And then from the message delivered certainly needs to be underlined. There are 3 messages in learning effective education, where it requires effective collaboration of 3 things, that is teacher, student, and parents. Without the collaboration, effective education may not occur, concluded by Mendikbud. And then I think that's all the material summary by me, more or less principle guys, hopefully useful. Thank you.